Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Khadija Khan from New Delhi, and today I'm going to break down an important order passed by Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court, sentencing former Congress MP Sajjan Kumar to life imprisonment in connection with the 1984 Delhi Sikh riots case. Sajjan Kumar is accused of plotting the murder of two Sikh men in Delhi's Saraswati Vihar in the violence that broke out in the capital city following the assassination of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. By way of its 22-page ruling, Additional Sessions Judge Kaveri Baweja sentenced Sajjan Kumar to rigorous life imprisonment for the offence of murder. On 12th February, Judge Baweja had pronounced Kumar guilty under various sections of the Indian Penal Code, including murder, dacoity, etc. He was declared to be part of an unlawful assembly that carried out the killings too. Apart from sentencing Kumar, the court directed that he pay a 1 lakh rupee fine today. Failure to pay the fine would mean another 2 years of simple imprisonment for him. The court also directed payment of compensation to the victims' families while acknowledging that any amount of monetary relief may be wholly inadequate to compensate for the pain and suffering of the survivors in the case, considering it is a 41-year-old incident. But first, let us understand what this case was all about. In November 1984, Delhi witnessed widespread anti-Sikh riots across the country following the assassination of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi by her two Sikh bodyguards. In its wake, thousands of Sikhs were killed, their houses and shops were burnt, and their belongings were looted. One such case was that of Jaswant Singh and his son Tarundeep Singh, both residents of Rajnagar, Delhi, where an unruly mob led by accused Sajjan Kumar burned them alive, damaged and looted their household articles, and burned down their house while inflicting injuries on their family members. Notably, Kumar has already been behind bars for 6 years without bail or suspension of his sentence. This is because he is serving a life term in another 1984 case for burning a Gurudwara and killing 5 Sikhs in Rajnagar. Although the Delhi police had initially closed the investigation in this case, the issue picked up steam after the Special Investigation Team, or the SIT, started investigating the matter in 2015 and examined witnesses like the deceased wife and daughter prior to convicting Kumar in this case. After probing the case, the team concluded that Kumar had led the mob that burnt alive two Sikh men, Jaswant and Tarundeep Singh, in 1984 and filed a charge sheet before the trial court to that extent. What sentence was handed out to him today? In its 25th February ruling, the court also sentenced Kumar to an additional 2 years of rigorous imprisonment along with a fine of 5,000 as a fine for the offence of rioting. If he defaults in paying the fine, he will undergo an additional imprisonment for 3 months. Besides this, it sentenced him to 3 years rigorous imprisonment and a 5,000 rupee fine for the offence of rioting while being armed with a deadly weapon. Failure to pay this would entail a further 3 months of imprisonment. For committing murder while being part of an unlawful assembly, it sentenced him to life imprisonment along with a 1 lakh rupee fine. Failure to pay that would entail another 2 years imprisonment for him. It also sentenced him to 7 years rigorous imprisonment for attempting to commit culpable homicide along with the payment of a 10,000 rupee fine, failing which he would be imprisoned for another 6 months. So, what factors did the court look at? The court weighed into consideration certain aggravating circumstances, which are factors that increase the severity of an act and usually lead to a harsher punishment for the convict. These included him murdering two innocent people by burning them in front of their family members, inflicting injuries and continuing trauma on the survivor victims, and destroying their houses and belongings while being part of a rioting mob. Along with his conviction in another case involving murder of 5 people by a mob led by him. However, the court also looked at mitigating factors that lessen the severity of an act or the actor's culpability and must be kept in mind and balanced accordingly. These included the fact that he is 80 years old, suffering from hypertension, lumbar spondylitis, Parkinson's disease, and weight loss. Besides this, it also noted that he is undergoing life imprisonment for the rest of his life as directed by the Delhi High Court in 2018 in Sajjan Kumar versus State. saying that the apex court or the Supreme Court has said that death penalty must be awarded only in the rarest of the rare cases. In Bachchan Singh, Machi Singh and several other cases, the court added that death penalty is an exception while life imprisonment is the general rule. It also said that this case did not come under the rarest of the rare category. In the 1980 Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab ruling, the Supreme Court said that the extreme death penalty should only be imposed in the gravest cases of extreme culpability. It also added that before opting for death penalty, an offender's circumstances need to be considered along with circumstances surrounding the crime. And that brings us to an end of today's segment. For more legal updates, keep watching The Print.